You're watching Bloomberg UTV.
Hello and welcome to this conversation with Mr. Kannan Vishwanath, the Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Aanjaneya Lifecare, a company that is one of the biggest producers of the anti-malarial quinine in the world. It is coming up with an IPO very shortly, and the MD is here with me to talk about their business plans. Mr. Vishwanath, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
In the past 2 years, industries and economies across the globe have been through a lot of turmoil. How has business been for you in these last couple of years?
The business has been good for the last 2 years because there's been an extended epidemic of malaria going forward, that is specifically in Africa. So over 3.3% of a billion people have been affected by malaria. Basically, it's Africa and Asia. So we being one of the leading manufacturers of anti-malarial, we've been able to participate in various tenders and offer medication at a very attractive pricing. So we would say that business has been very good to us for the last 2 years.
So this would then make Asia and Africa two of your most important markets. What about markets beyond? Are you also focused on the developing side of the developed markets?
Yeah, as far as malaria is concerned, that is one segment which is not there in the developed countries, which you would call it as Europe and America. But in the emerging markets, which is South America, Middle East, etc., malaria has a major presence, and our company is already in the process of registration of our products. We look forward to setting up our distribution setup in these countries. As far as the developing countries are concerned, we are looking at anti-cancer as potential products to be shown in these countries.
So apart from your anti-malarial and anti-cancer drugs, you also have presence in anti-obesity drugs, and you're also into herbal medicines. What kind of growth in markets have you seen there, say in the last 5 years? The reason I say that is because there is this whole change in the way discretionary spending is made more toward lifestyle-oriented things now.
The herbal market is one of the fastest growing supplement markets in the world. It is currently estimated to be about 84 billion. It's among the fastest growing segment because of lifestyle diseases, and people are far more comfortable using natural products which have no side effects compared to prescription drugs. So we believe that herbal products have a future, and we are heavily investing towards the herbal as well as natural remedy products. It could be Ayurvedic, it could be natural supplements, it could be the vitamin immunity boosters, the obesity products, or for joint pain and other healthcare issues.
So do these specific niche drugs, as it were, have a big market in the developed economies as well?
This is one segment which is spread world over. It has a very strong presence in Europe and US. It could be about $14 billion in these markets, as well as the semi-regulated markets or emerging markets, which could be Asia, which could be Middle East and South America. So this is an evenly divided segment. It has presence world over, and it's fastly growing, and it has various therapeutic uses compared to other segments. So this is one segment which has a huge potential going forward.
So what's the geographical breakup of your markets then?
Basically, we are concentrated on mostly on Africa, Middle East and South America to start with, because these are our focus areas as far as anti-malarials are concerned. As far as our herbal products are concerned, and we are looking towards expansion in East Europe and CIS countries. Once the anti-cancer products take off, then we look towards Europe and America as potential places where we could be offering our range of products. So currently our focus is on the emerging markets.
Okay. What about contract manufacturing? I think you have a presence in that space as well. So if you can tell us what that means, what kind of markets you have for something like that, and what are the returns in contract manufacturing versus the other things that you do?
Contract manufacturing is basically to have relationship with multinational companies and try to learn from them. We are basically manufacturing various brands for companies like Cipla, Wockhardt, Glenmark. These are the companies. We would be manufacturing their brands. They would be marketing their brands. This is what contract manufacturing is essentially. It gives us an opportunity to understand the market of those products, also to develop a long-term relationship with these companies, which gives us increased opportunities to understand how these companies work and how to expand on these companies.